we are here. I think the first thing we do is, it's not this, right? No, shot. No, it's whatever this is. It's the Shadow of the Horns. We're just gonna go there first. Get our little township unlocked. Leader road. Over encumbered. Rip. Don't worry, we got a plan. Drop, drop. Drop. Oh shit, these are worth more. Which ones are worth the least? So drop. Oh, this would actually take a while. Hang on. Maybe just some weapons then, yeah. Drop that. Okay. No. Oh my god, no stamina bar. They just let you run. Oh my god. A game dev that knows what we want. Okay. And wolves, Jesus. Yeah. Oh. Relax, boyos. have shot that thing? Oh my god, look at that big ass sword in the background. Bro. Oh my god. Like that blood clot. There it is. Fast travel. I think. How do I do the thing? Yeah, let's bonfire. So I can get this level up. Wait. Where'd I go? Oh, this is not the right tree. There it is. There you go. Go. And we're at the gates. Open the gate. Bruh. Hello? Hello? Get up, soldier. The enemy's coming.
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
No, more like I could have stabbed you and I didn't.
All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then? Who are you, huh?
I was paying. I was all I find safe haven here at the Horns.
I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Faerghas said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our own. Welcome. Please, speak with Faerghas. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day.
Thank you.
Open it up, boys!
Open it up, please. Nice. not ready to interact with all this yet. Let's get our like first official quest thing.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odran let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Most unfortunate, but that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fearghas, and I assume you already know I'm the Quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
You got this pin.
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me.
I'm kind of sad I told on old boy, but he's a liability.
Certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
He got shipwrecked on the way, but he could have made
What
it.
you're saying is true. He must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Okay. If you know he's a drunk, why do you keep stationing him at the front gate?
He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odran, but let's just say we can afford to lose him.
Having a drink at the front gate is not a very good
I'm sure
look.
the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult.
Tell me about this place.
This is the keep. Anyone sworn in as a keeper lives here, unless they're no longer fit for service. If that happens, they get transferred to the village. Otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. So if you ever see any of my boys down there looking shifty, feel free to report them. You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village, but if anyone catches you stealing, I'll take your hands. If you attack any of my men, I'll take your head. That enough for you?
What exactly are you responsible
I'm Captain
for?
Brandon's right hand. He deals with the serious matters I don't want to know anything about. I take care of our everyday life.
I'm here for Excalibur.
Excalibur? You want to pull it out? That's a good one. Well, be my guest. If you think you can, go ahead. But unless you're King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, Ninian's dead.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag?
He wasn't taken by the Red Death. The Red Priest tortured him.
Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him...
Do I tell him? I was cured by King Arthur and now I'm immune.
I honestly think your sense of humor is the worst.
Yeah.
I have to respect your unwillingness to share your story. Still, You have to understand. Now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death.
Is there anything I can help you with?
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Margh first. He knows best what's going on there.
You didn't send any of your men to investigate?
The captain forbade anyone from leaving the keep, so I couldn't. And truth be told, I didn't particularly want to. We don't get many recruits, and you're, well...
You don't get many recruits, and you're, well... more capable.
Let's go with that.
Where's the cemetery?
It's not far, and it's hard to miss. But honestly, I'd suggest you go see Margh first. You don't really know what you're walking into, so if I were you, I'd try to learn as much as possible beforehand.
Tell me about the cemetery.
It's old. From what I've heard, it even predates the Horns of the South. The keepers and the people from the village below used to bury their dead there, but after the flood, it's been pretty much abandoned.
The flood?
Yeah, damn druids. They flooded a village of innocent people just to show everyone they're still in power. Fat lot of good it did them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we got rid of them. The things they could do were unnatural.
Or are they incredibly natural and you're just not gifted in natural ways? Do you have any idea what might be causing?
There is a local legend about a dark druid named Slaughter? Slaughter, that was it. He was a necromancer rumored to be able to raise the dead and make them do his bidding. It's quite an old legend though, so unless he managed to raise himself from the dead, I doubt he's behind this. He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Margh is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand.
Alright.
Good. Try not to get yourself killed.
I'll try,
Get
bro.
rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
What's the story behind the flooded village?
It used to belong to the keep. You could say it was its beating heart. That village was where our lighthouses led the ships, and where the workers lived with their families. Ah, those must have been the days. But then the ships stopped coming, and there were less and less new keepers, and the others left looking for a better life. Until, at last, the sea took most of it.
Anything interesting
Depends
left
on your
there?
idea of interesting. There's a weird statue with a gong, but I'm not sure how much of it is left. Other than that, probably just damp rubble. I don't know, ask Margh. I'm pretty sure he just sits there all day instead of hunting. No wonder we've been eating nothing but fish.
So you just abandoned it?
What else was there to do? There weren't enough people to live there, and nobody wanted to anyway. Not since the monsters started coming out of the sea. We wiped out most of them, but new ones showed up every now and then. Margh, our hunter, keeps an eye on the place. You can talk to him if you want.
about the Forgotten Cemetery? Okay, nothing. Okay, so you can.
Just as I thought. If you
interact with
among
those.
the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
Oh yeah, okay, so now he's gonna give me my assignment to talk.
Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
Very astute of you. This pin should tell you I've got friends in high places.
So what?
I don't think I can pass this check.
No. No, you can't. I don't take bribes, but if you're eager to throw your gold around, my keepers are running a charity for our veterans. That way, your coin pouch won't weigh you down, and you'll be supporting a worthy cause.
Okay, he seems like an honorable guy, but I do not have 5,000.
That's a shame. In that case, why not help them with your own two hands? I might look more favorably on you after that. And have you helped any of my people? Or are you first?
Okay.
Show me you care. I trust we.
Okay. So you're looking, yeah, all right. First worked in audience.
Come back when you've proven your worth to the horns of the south. Then we'll talk.
All right.
If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
There it is. I feel like I kind of, at the very least, have to talk to this merchant. Wait, where's the merchant? I need to sell shit. Buddy, can you service? Ma'am.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins.
Jesus.
And who might you be?
This is
You don't
aggressive.
look like one of them.
I don't wanna. You seem angry. I'm not gonna tell her calm down.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Am I now? I might, but not for free.
Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. What's that?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
I'm afraid I don't have access to the captain.
Right. What was I thinking? You wouldn't. You're new here, right? Shit. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. 1.5, so medium armor, I guess. Increase movement speed multiplier when not in combat. When not in combat. When not in combat. Wearable. 0.5, not super heavy. I think I could I be medium with an extra? Oh shit, wait, is it a whole ass different tool? I gotta buy that. Like to scout areas from the distance and mark points of interest. Okay. Okay, sketching. Wood cutting. I don't know if I have an axe. Fishing rod. Ooh, fire arrows. Torch. Okay, the fire arrows are expensive, Jesus. And I have a pretty good stash of these. Okay. What is sell all garbage? We'll do that. I almost wonder if you can like break these down. I don't think you can though. I will put that in the stash. I'm not willing to just get rid of that right now. Okay. Potions, food, there's probably some like garbage food I can get rid of. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is readable. Okay. I could sell these, I guess. Do these weigh anything? They do. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay. Wait.
You do realize you won't score any points with the Keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rulebook.
I'm interested.
There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me. I haven't heard from her in a while, and she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange. You still up for an adventure, hmm?
What's the cargo?
That's between me and Captain Brandon. Secrets of the trade and so on. If you hire me to arrange something, that'd be between you and me. And that's only if you decide to share this kind of information.
Any idea where I could find her?
My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the Whale's Tooth. Rumor has it that Bromar No-Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest.
Alright, so...
You'll get paid, of course. Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo, if she still has it.
Must have some stories from your time on the road.
Plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness oozed through. It was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought. Until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor. A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature. Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there.
Tell me about Timberwall.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant, too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place.
Or maybe you just don't want to live with backstabbing hicks in the countryside. Or end up like being in a relationship with your cousin or some shit. I sense there's a story behind these backstabs.
Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them. I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for a long time. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as profitable as it used to be. But I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Now they only care about keeping their heads down and preserving their fortunes.
I don't know, man. Live safely. Prepare for the eventual worst. Movement speed multiplier when out of combat. I do not think that's worth all of my money. What is this? Let me find your supply. Are these on the map by like default, or do I specifically be? Okay. I could backtrack through here, or I could just grab this quest and come back. Let's just test the questing system. All right. Dead as dreams. Pathetic. Literally a liability. Okay. What we got going on here? Wait, would I know if I'm stealing? Excuse me.
Oh, a new face. I haven't seen you before.
I'm just passing through, dog. No. You're Margh?
It depends on who's asking and why. No, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Margh, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South.
Anything interesting around
Everything is interesting around here. But ultimately, it depends on what you're looking for. No. I have my reasons. You need to understand that when someone enlists with the Horns of the South, he leaves his former self outside the walls of the keep. His old life, it loses all meaning. If someone comes here and gets political, well, they'll end up disappointed. Well, I don't know if you're aware, but becoming the captain is a curse for any true keeper. It's not the honor others on Avalon seem to think it is. Because the captain answers to Camelot and its representative, Galahad. So every captain needs to get political, whether he likes it or not. And the current Galahad is a real piece of shit. He burns people under any pretext whatsoever, or none at all. He sows terror. I have no respect for the man.
Anything I can do?
I'm self-sufficient enough not to have to ask for help. However, I suppose I could help you. I could share some things I found out during my hunts.
Hmm. What do you got? The tanners trade hide to leather. It's a recipe. Bro's got the recipes. Wait, Death from Afar Volume 1, Death from Afar Volume 2. And he sells feathers and straight up wooden arrows. Damn. Yeah, this is the dude you want to contact if you want to go archer build. Damn, I kind of want to drop it on this recipe, but I don't know how valuable hide will be, especially if I can't wear it without being overweight. Quartermaster told me you have problem with undead.
I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands. And here I thought after the charred conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them.
Do you often have problems with necromancers in these
Only every
parts?
century or so. But even that's too often if you ask me. Something seems to draw them here. Well, it's probably all that death. The South has always been restless, and after what happened with the sunken village, I guess death has seeped into the very soil of this land. Must be quite alluring for that lot.
I'll find out what's
Good.
happening.
And try not to die. That undead swarm doesn't need any more recruits.
Alright. Take that little piece of leather there. And what are we doing? Going here, clearing these guys out. Oh shit.
We'll make it short working. Your road ends here. No, you'll regret this. Your money or your life. You're only making me angrier!
Branded skin. Gotcha. What is this for? It's a quest item. I don't know what quest. Was the thing about to plow through me? Okay, so I could sit there and chop wood all day. I wonder if that's just like a money-making mechanism. You just spam wood. Venison, potato, onion. I did not mean to take that pot. Appreciate you guys doing all this hard work farming this stuff for me. I'll go ahead and yoink it off your hands. All right. Oh boy. There's a guy there. Ooh. Okay. There you go. Oh yeah, we got plenty of weight to work with. I feel like going down there is like gonna be like a whole thing on its own. I'll stick the up here for now. I'm seeing undead. That's always a good sign. Be weak against bludgeoning, right? Yeah. Kind of did not want to fall back to there because I would have pulled. It would appear we have pulled either way. Oh shit! one of those catches me and it's GG's. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, then. Okay. I guess I need to find this necromancer. Oh, it's probably right here. Oh shit. That's a... brother. How many of them are there? Yep. I know I literally cannot get hit by one of these things. Okay, there we go. How many is that? 0 arrows left? Yeah, I have like literally 1 arrow, bro. I could probably craft some if I knew how to do that. Oh shit, is this gonna be like a whole ass underground thing? Fuck, I pulled. Bro, this is so many enemies. And this fucking weirdo. Oh, the triple dash. Alright, bro. Oh my god. They're fucking moving, boys. Oh, come on, bro. Almost dead. Oh, fuck. Is he dead? Okay, I think I got him. All right. He's just annoying. These guys are actually the hurty. Please don't hit me, daddy. There it is. Holy shit. Get these cobwebs. Little bonfire here. Ow. Just keep pumping spell power, dude. Fuck it. Alchemy. We did end up with quite a bit of that stuff. What is this? Lifesteal? Nothing to fuck. What, do you want to talk, bro? Like, why are you here? Stash. Cook. Oh, fine. What do you want? What were the horns like in your time?
Ah, the horns of the south. The crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tintagel when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Do I have things for a stash? Not really. Just keep it moving, bro. What is this line thing? Bro, I feel like this is gonna be like a whole ass dungeon. Oh, I don't have a map in here. Okay, so when you go in dungeons, like, you actually are just kind of relying on your senses instead of the maps. Adventures of the Swan Knight. The Swan Knight stirs, consciousness returning as he surveys the grim scene. His loyal steed lies lifeless nearby, its golden mane matted with blood, eyes wide and empty. Rising to his feet, the knight declares, "My steed is fallen, my shield shattered, and my armor torn, yet so long as my sword can be raised, I shall not falter." A blood-curdling, inhuman war cry pierces the forest. The sound chills the air, testing even the bravest heart. The Picts, thinks the Swan Knight, they found me. From the shadows, the savages charge, and their spears poised to strike. The knight stands firm, unyielding, ready to face them. The first Pict lunges, spear aimed at the knight's heart. He deflects the blow with his blade, then strikes true, felling his foe instantly. The second he impales through the chest and lung, the blade emerging crimson from the savage's back. The third hides behind a wooden shield, but a mighty swing shatters it, splits the warrior's skull, ending the skirmish in a shower of splinter and blood. Oh shit, wait. Is that a bunch of... Did I just get a bunch of recipes? Like crafting or something? What was that? Oh, it is. Knight's boots, stamp region. Okay, well. Womp womp. Not really gear for me. Maybe one day. What's up, buddy?
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it. You should be. These folks fell into their eternal slumber a long time ago. But some of them have turned out to be very light sleepers. Not their fault, but we should at least try not to wake them up. I'm telling you, ever since people started burning their dead, it's like they've forgotten proper manners in places like this.
Who are you?
My name's Huardoc, and I am the keeper of this place. I look after the dead, or at least, I try to. It used to be much easier when...
Wait, is he the necromancer?
Now I need to keep making sure they don't stray too far from the cemetery. But I'm not complaining. A little exercise is good for the body.
Wait, you're not... How long have you lived here?
Truth be told, I'm not quite sure. Has it been a long time since the wave came and swallowed the village? That was when people stopped coming here. It's like the sea washed away the memory of this place as well. I don't remember much of what happened afterwards. I must have fallen asleep for a while.
You're not dead, are you?
Dead, alive, what's the difference? I am here. I always have been, and I always will be, until the day I'm released from my service.
Okay, I don't think he's the necromancer. You know anything about what's happening here?
I know everything that happens here. If you're looking for some juicy gossip, Becca from the third row south still has no idea where her husband is. They were supposed to be buried together, you see, but he never showed up. The scoundrel. Everyone here thinks he got remarried and chose to rest with his second wife. Not me. I think he probably got eaten.
I meant the undead. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiments again, I'm afraid. Getting the folks around here all agitated. Putting them back to sleep again is going to be such a chore.
Unless I put down Master. Where's Master?
You want me to betray his trust that easily? We barely know each other. I wouldn't tell you even if I could.
God damn it. What kind of experiment?
Dunno. Usual. Glowing chalk, candles, and dead bodies. I even saw some new faces recently, but they didn't stay long.
Why do you serve him?
Because it's my purpose. The sole reason I was brought back. That has never changed, just as I haven't. But I'm happy where I am. The dead need company too, you know. The folks here were forsaken by the living. At least I can make sure they're not lonely.
Who's your master?
Master is master. He commands the dead. I don't know much else. I'm here to serve, not to ask questions.
Okay. I need to get in the group.
Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins, for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears.
If I try this for...
Oh, you should have said so from the start. Did you know that some prominent keepers rest in this place? You should pay your respects. Oh, and when you're back, please remind your captain of this place. It's in a dire condition. It requires his immediate attention.
You got it, boss. Got the key to the crypt. Let's get down in there. Get it done. There are bad guys here. We serious right now? Okay, all right. He's not dead. So that's a good. All right, get up, buddy. Got up here. Looks like it might be more of a fall down than a go up. Oh boy. Wait, did I just get +1, like permanent +1 perception for reading this? The Avalon crimes. Number 26. What happened in Burrow? Nothing puzzles history enthusiasts as much as the motives behind the famous crime that took place in Burrow almost a half a century ago. The entire Your family met a sad end, and it took another 20 years for those responsible for this heinous act to be punished. The Your family consisted of the head of the household, Iv'e, his wife, Iv'e, Iv'e's sister-in-law, her husband, and 4 children. One day, on their way back from the Samhain, I think that's how you say it, Samhain or something like that. The Samhain celebrations. All of them were hit by a speeding carriage. Their bodies were later found on the roadside in a roadside ditch. What initially looked like an unfortunate accident turned out to be a plot hatched by the entire village. To say that the then Governor Burrow, Roquar, was not fond of Aeljar is an understatement. However, we do not know the reason for his enmity. Was it because of Iv'e, who the governor allegedly desired, or maybe because of the rumors of bad meat distributions, which Ael discovered and then blackmailed Roquar that he would expose him. Sadly, this is something we'll never know. What we do know, however, is that after a tragic quote-unquote accident, Roquar used blood magic to force all the residents of Burrow to take an oath of silence. The blood pact was sealed by a hefty amount of gold, which the governor distributed among the villagers. And so the villagers kept silent. Only Lieutenant Iv'e from the Arcane Cold Case Division was able to end that conspiracy. In the presence of a druid, he promised that the witnesses that in the presence of the druid, he promised the witnesses that he would remove the blood curse so they would be able to clear their conscience by revealing the truth. With their help, Lieutenant arrested Roquar and the carriage driver, who was later revealed to be Roquar's son-in-law, Lorcan. They were both sent to trial, and justice was served. Roquar and Lorcan were hanged on the gallows, and the death of the innocent Your family was avenged. Jesus. Okay. Wait, is that a bad guy? No. That's just a dead guy. Okay. Okay, we went in there. I don't know. Do I just want to keep hugging the right? I feel like this is. Oh yeah, fuck these guys. Motherfuck. Inner crypt key. Hey, what's up, bro? Purse, antler fragment, wooden mallet. I don't know. We'll grab that wooden mallet. Maybe we can make a feral charm. Oh wait, this was, bro, I was about to leave that. I thought that was just a skull. I mean, there's probably no world where I'm changing out this amulet, right? Fully charged. The soul stone is destroyed. Fully heals the player. Fully heals player's health and mana. No, that's not useful because I literally have to kill 10 things for that to transpire. Yeah, I'm good on that. It's gonna be really, really hard to build my character, I'm thinking. Okay, wait. This is just back to the entrance, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Motherfuck. Did I just aggro? Oh shit. I ate it. Yeah, definitely just ate that attack. There's like 3 more in here, bro. Ooh, we pulled. I appear to have somehow a different view mode, and I don't know how. Z? There it is. Okay. Just make sure we cleared that out. All the bad guys are gone. Get a save in. We got ore right here. What the shit? Oh, we're getting real memey now. Wait, what's up? What's up? Ugh! Yeah, I'm not sure what transpired there. Okay, I can move again. Guy. There we go. What did I just... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. 100 pounds to carry that. Where is my XP? Do I think killing another one of those would give me a level? That would almost make it worth it. Hot goo. I love some hot goo. Materia medica, perilous plants. Belladonna the demon's bloom. Legends whisper of a demoness with raven hair and black eyes whose gaze killed instantly. Sir Gawain, I don't know, Gawain. Warned by fearful villagers, polished his shield to a mirror gleam. When the demoness sought to strike him down, she saw her own reflection and fell dead. Where her body lay, so this is Scuff Medusa, where her body lay, deadly bushes sprouted, their berries as dark and shining as her cursed eyes. Belladonna, or deadly nightshade, is a small bush with an oval, purple-tinged leaves and golden-hued flowers. Its glossy black berries are fatally sweet. A dozen can kill an adult. A mere 3 will end a child. Consuming belladonna brings sweating, shallow breaths, dilated eyes before hallucinations drag the victim into waking nightmares. Some say the plant's poisons pulled the soul into eternal damnation. In small doses, it eases coughs. But even this aid seems to mock the living. Oh my god. Regular arrows. Thank god. Alright, fuck it. Let's take out this other one. Can you do these inside? No. I mean, this far back, let's go back up, set up a fire, heal. Well, not heal, level. I feel like having the, unless they let me do it in here now. I feel like the stat increase would just be super helpful. I don't know why my stash has a new thing next to it. Dealing elemental damage corresponding. I wish I knew what the elements were. Is like blood an element? That would make people bleed, I guess. Yeah. Is this our necromancer? What you got over here, bro? What's this? Wolf. All right, buddy boy. I feel like you and I should talk.
Careful there. Try not to step on the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile.
Yorath, your friggin' undead are out of control. I need you to stop doing whatever it is you're doing here.
Stop. Well, what I am doing here is very important. Besides, I'm hardly hurting anyone. Well, anyone that matters, that is.
So you're not trying to raise an undead army.
Please. Is that the only thing people can think of when it comes to necromancy? What use would I have with an army? My ambition isn't to command the dead, but death itself. I aim to make Avalon a place where people won't have to fear it anymore.
You need to be a really powerful necromancer.
Missing something. Raising the dead is easy, but I don't want mindless minions. I want truly living undead. Yet no matter what I do,
What about that one guy at the front?
Work.
That's because you may know the process, but you don't understand its nature.
Nonsense. The process, as you aptly called it, holds no secrets from me. I have studied its every stage, every aspect, all while keeping meticulous records. It's almost insulting how straightforward it is, how little variety there is at its very core. Death truly does make all of us equal. And yet, capturing the connection between the flesh and the spirit continues to elude me. No matter how I approach it. I've even tried to force it, but to no avail.
Let's see. This is what I would have wondered. What about the guy upstairs?
Huardoc. You mean the servant? I'm not sure where you got that idea, but he is indeed merely a minion. Quite a sophisticated one, I'll admit, but he's never said more than 2 words to me. Fine. If you wish to waste your time with him, go ahead. Who knows? Maybe his first master simply forbade him from speaking his mind. Still, don't hold your breath for any groundbreaking insights.
Okay, go speak to Huardoc about the nature of death, I guess. Listen, the guy's a fellow magic user, okay? I don't want to just go down here and kill him. I could, he's a necromancer. Damn good one would appear. Oh shit, wait, how do I get up there? Keeper's tag. To go guide the profitable armor. Essence channeler and the wine. 6 spirituality I need for this. Attacks generate 10% of the damage dealt as mana. Is this a one-handed thing? Wand. Okay. Don't need to go down there yet. Okay. You can get out of here now. Let's go talk to bro. Yo, can you explain the nature of death
you're
to me?
back.
Your master is an interesting person.
I couldn't tell. I don't mean any offense, but they're all the same to me. Every one of them thinks they're reinventing death or breaking the circle of life. And the only thing they're doing is disturbing some honest folk in their rest.
You're saying it's not your first master?
Ah, no! I'm sure he won't be the last. This place is very popular with their kind for some
Oh, so somebody
They always
better made him?
just state. It's not like it would hurt them to pick up a few bones and put them back in place.
How do you serve them?
I don't have much choice, do I?
Guess not.
I don't mind the service. I like being around the dead. It's just the constant cleanup that gets to you after a while.
Okay, Yorath wants to understand death. Thought you could help with that.
Oh, does he now? That's quite admirable. And rather unusual for his kind. Normally they act as though they know all there is to know, yet they always end up baffled by their failures. Oh, I'd love to help, but alas, I'm not certain I can. You see, death is intensely personal, and as such, quite indescribable.
I feel like people would say that, but if there were like a metric for measuring it, it'd mostly be the same.
Well,
Which I guess we
whether
do
you
with
die
like
alone
heart
or
monitors and
surrounded
brain
by
death.
loved ones, dying is the loneliest experience of our lives. It can't be shared or taken from someone. In the end, no matter how it happens, our death is the only thing that truly belongs to us. It's a potent experience, one for which there are no words, because there is simply no need for them. Nobody is meant to die and then return to tell the tale.
I see. Thanks for your help.
I'm glad to have been of assistance. Though I do wonder how the Master will react. Well, I just hope he doesn't do anything that will cause even more trouble here.
Well, only one way to find out, buddy. The game just has like such a smooth pace to it.
Well, what earth-shattering revelation do you have for me?
Basically, you need to die.
Are you threatening me?
Huardoc told me it's impossible to understand death without dying. It's the one experience that's truly indescribable.
No, it can't be that simple. It sounds so sentimental.
Yeah.
I don't believe in things that are indescribable.
Or unmeasurable. Yeah. There's only one way to find out.
But how do I make sure I don't share the fate of the others? I mean, how do I remain? Ah, that's it. Perhaps that's the very core of the problem. What's needed is a subject who is perfectly aware of what's happening, one who understands the intent behind everything. And that subject could only be me. Plus, there might be a few advantages to having an undead body. Let's see. I just need a few things and...
Is this thing hostile? Well, I think you done did it. We broke him. Yeah, got him to kill himself, I guess. Oh, I mean, technically, I guess he just made himself undead. Wait, is this guy like chill?
Oh, well, this is a fine kettle of fish, isn't it? Poor master. He must be terribly confused.
You already know.
I am the keeper of this cemetery. I know everything that happens around here. Master is... well,
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he still master?
Not really the master anymore. But he became one of us. So it is my duty to watch over him.
What should we do with
It's
him?
very kind of you, but there's no need to worry.
Okay, he's got it.
I cannot promise he will be happy, but I'll at least make sure he'll be at peace. His mind has always been so tormented. He deserves some respite.
What do you think went wrong?
Master's heart was in the right place, mostly. But his head was always all over the place. The dead, you see, they have simple needs and simple regrets. When there's too much clutter, things can get tangled up. But who am I to dwell on such matters? I'm just a simple servant, after all. Things like this are far beyond my understanding.
I'll leave Yorath to you, bro.
Please visit any time. I'm sure it'll make him happy. And I suppose I won't be going to sleep just yet. Not while the master is still adjusting to his new state. It might be a good time to tidy up around here. Who knows? I might stumble upon a few useful items for your journey. So, don't be a stranger.
Okay. I guess at some point I'm coming back here. What the hell is this thing? Oh, wait, is this another blood? This is heavy cash channeled. Okay. It's a huge damage. It's a huge damage spike. Explodes a random nearby corpse dealing. Oh, can I only use this on a corpse? Continuously heals you from a random nearby corpse. And applying bleed. Okay, so bleed is a thing. Can I... We're gonna have to explore this. Okay. We have the one quest. There's another quest near here, but I guess I could just fast travel from the fire. All right, so there. Rest and prepare for new challenges. Fast travel. This is, this is a main story quest, so I'm curious. I talked to Olith. Why can't she
That's
leave
between
this
her and the
place?
captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men.
The Forgotten Cemetery.
Yes. Did you find out what's been happening out there?
Necromancer conducting experiments in the cemetery. He's not your problem
Great.
anymore.
A necromancer. Just what we needed. It wasn't the dark druid from the legends, was it?
No.
Good thing you got rid of him then. We already have the Dalriada almost on our doorstep. We don't need an army of the undead to boot. You did well. Maybe it's not so bad having you here.
Found a piece of metal with an inscription. Do you
That's
know
one
what
of
this
our
is?
tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Okay.